Wait for them to get going. All right, so thoughts. We've played an entire game now, or we've commentated an entire game now with. Oh, they're ready to go. Start the timer! Panic! Here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and I'm coming to you live from my home here in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. Today's stream almost didn't happen. Was doing construction on my house, working on a bathroom vanity. I'm going to commentate this match here in the corner, hanging out all alone. But I'm a ghost. I'm going to move myself around, have some fun. Let me know your thoughts about how it goes later. We have here Andreas versus Dr. Weston. And Andreas are bringing 4 X-Wings. We got Temin, we got Kai, Lieutenant Bastion, and Nimi. Let's take a moment and we'll go through their abilities here in a second. But as for, if you might notice, you're like, hey, these ships don't have any upgrade cards. That's on purpose. So we're using the naked format. This is one of the flight club. Ooh, we see we got a little debris mishap there. This is using the Flight Club Championship format naked, which is no upgrades, but the configurations are fine. Any configuration was fine, which is why you'll see on the X-Wings over here that he has the S-foils. Those are fine. Any configurations are fine. So here's my question for you is, what faction would you fly if you were playing in a naked event? What faction would you fly? Again, configurations are fine, but everything else is naked. Because the way I look at configurations, like it's built into the ship, right? Like it's something that's built into the ship. Somebody says resistance, easy. Okay, I mean, that might be the case. You don't get heroic. Just remember that. So easy, question mark? The faction with the most link actions? I mean, that's a good strategy. That's a good strategy. I think we would end up getting a lot of... And I'm curious to see what the meta of that is going to be. Because, see, everybody has different opinions as to what they'd bring. You could see it there. Wait, heroic isn't built into the chassis? It's not. Then on the right side, Dr. Weston, Seven Sister, Echo, a generic initiative for Onyx Squadron Ace, and then Gideon Hask. You see that Dr. Weston brought all initiative 4s to have some flexibility there. Andreas, 2 4s and 2 2s. Let's go ahead and is CLT count as a config? Yes, all configurations, even multi-slot ones, are fine. So you can have CLT or 7B Jedi. So let's go ahead and go through these different abilities because we have some that are new. So Temin Wexley says, at the start of the engagement phase, each T-70 X-Wing at range 0 to 3 may gain a strain token to flip its equipped configuration, its S-foils. If it does, that ship gains 1 calculate token. So you take a calculate and a strain, and you open up your wings there. Pretty cool. The idea there is that you can do a focus barrel roll, and then you can open up the wings with his ability, and also have a calculate, so you have something on defense. Could be useful. Of course, the T-70 X-Wing does have the flexibility. You do get you get -1 die when the wings are closed, unless you're in the bullseye, which you go back to normal dice. So we'll see how often Temin's ability actually triggers, but I definitely know that I would have some times where I would love to be able to do that. Temin, it does count for himself as well, because it doesn't say other friendly ships. It says each friendly T-70. So it's any T-70, including himself, at range 0 to 3. Pretty awesome there. Kai bringing here another initiative 4, the Tenacious Survivor. After you fully execute a maneuver, if you moved through a friendly ship, you may perform an evade action. So let's take a look and see where. Oops, that's a. You guys can't see that. He has Kai in the front. Okay, Kai's right here. I'll use my other. This one's Kai right here. I'll get the color coding set here in a moment. But that's Kai hanging out there in the front. So it's less likely to happen or to trigger. I would have liked to probably see Kai go in the back, and that way they could jump forward and be able to get that evade. But you know, it's a kind of a funky ability, and you probably shouldn't work too hard for it. She's just not set up for it yet. Use your face to point. You're right. This is Kai. Hello, Kai. Then, as we head over, Lieutenant Bastion is the pink X-wing. Pink X-wing, which is in the front. All right, right here, Lieutenant Bastion. Lieutenant Bastion reads that after a ship at range 1 to 2 is dealt a damage card, you may acquire a lock on that ship. That actually does include friendly ships. It only matters if you have something like M9G8. But he's given out target locks for himself. Basically, he's the lowest initiative, so you're hoping that your higher initiative ships actually do damage, and then you get the target lock. Then we get over to Nimi. Kiss the ships. Mwah. All right. Give me a kiss. Then we get over to Nimi, whose ability says, while you perform an attack, if the defender's initiative is higher than yours, mind you, Nimi is only initiative 2, you may change one blank result to a focus result, so that it means that you, it's almost like an advanced optics type ability. You have focus, it just kind of automatically happens as long as you're not flying against initiative 1s or 2s. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Partner GSP is thirsty. What? Yes, I'm a Force Dion. Correct. All right. Then let's go on to the other side. Some more common ships on this side. Some things that we're more used to seeing. We got Gideon Hask in the TIE Fighter. While you perform an attack against a damaged defender, roll an additional attack die. With having four initiative 4s, you have Gideon fire last, most likely to actually be damaged. Onyx Squadron Defender, it's one that we haven't seen very often, so I mean it's just plain Jane, doesn't have anything special on there. It's just initiative 4, which is cool. Then Seventh Sister, we'll see if her ability actually ends up triggering. A lot of times, we will see her ability triggering. She has the crack shot-like ability. While you perform a primary attack before the neutralize result step, you may spend 2 force to cancel off and evade. So with having only a 2-dice gun, having that crack shot-like ability allows you to be a little bit more consistent with your damage every other turn, actually forcing extra token expenditure, or of course doing damage, which is just as good. And then Echo, as we've seen probably already, gets to decloak with the 2-bank maneuver, just like a Star Viper barrel roll, to her heart's content. Of course, could also 2-bank forward in both directions as well. Let's get that going. We'll make sure that the dice box is active for when it is dice box time. I think we're good. Are we good? I don't know. I'm nervous. We'll see. Test it right here. Oh, nope, that's because we're not on the right place. Now, there we go. Dice box is good to go. So taking a look at where y'all set your bets, looks like 60% of the field thinks that Dr. Weston is going to take it. %60 of the field thinking that. And I think I'm going to be joined by my friend James Ritter, who was just hanging out with me earlier, which is great. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a poll on the screen for y'all. I know y'all like from the south over here. We will ask you the question, very simple. So all of y'all have chosen your champion already. Let's see if this poll will reflect exactly the same as you guys bet. Maybe some people didn't get their bets in. Maybe looking at the positioning, is your opinion still the same? Has your champion changed? Let us know, 1 or 2. 1 for Andreas, 2 for Dr. Weston. First time caller, have you always lived in the Chicago area? Yes, I've always lived in Chicago, actual Chicago. I'm not one of these Schaumburg Chicagoans, you know? Shout out to my Schaumburg Chicagoans out there. You know, those of us who have earned the title of actual Chicagoans, you just get a little offended when those people who live in the burbs their whole life be like, I'm from Chicago, when they talk to people. Like, I know that they might say, like, oh, it's easier to say Chicago rather than Schaumburg. Just say, like, a suburb of Chicago. You didn't earn it. You didn't live the life I lived. Just say a suburb, okay? That's how I feel. That's my truth. But, yes, I've always lived in Chicago. We're actually, my current home is a hop, a skip, and the jump from my childhood home. Right, Marcel? Right? Marcel grew up on the south side. I grew up on the west side. Grew up in the Twin Cities. So say Minneapolis. Fair. Fair. I mean, I get it. I get it. Mainstream asking about how's COVID stuff going. With school, well, it's going. It's going. Schools will be closed after Thanksgiving because people have no self-control and can't stay away from family for holidays. So my school is being intelligent and being closed for a couple weeks after Christmas break, which is going to be not closed, but remote. All right. All right, so they're starting to creep towards each other. I will say this: this squad of 4 X-Wings can tear some stuff up if they land those shots. All right. That's a great question. First time caller. Were you disappointed when the Lucasfilm didn't get approved in Chicago? I was PO'd. I was so mad. Because here's the thing. You'll hear about this group, like if you research into it, this group called Friends of the Park were the ones that were giving them all the flack and like suing and making it so that it was super hard for them. They don't work for the parks. They were basically the areas in where the friggin' Lucas Museum would have been built. There's parking lots there. There's nothing. It's people like, we don't want to interrupt the visual of it's another museum. We got museums along the lake anyway. Whatever. It's a bunch of those parking lots we got there right now where semi trucks just like sit there all day. Premium real estate. I'll stop. I'll get off my horse. Anyway. Looks like Dr. Weston is bringing that defender to the corner here, coming around the mountain. Let's go ahead and get those colors updated. Exactly. Lieutenant Bastion is pink. I do appreciate that Lucas tried. Like he kept trying to make it happen in Chicago, and I think it would have been a great city for it because it's more accessible than in California and cheaper for people to visit. But yeah, friends of the parks, not friends. Not so much friends. This one's a greenish, tealish. Did that color go through? Oh, why isn't that processing? Oh, what a fail. I was on the wrong screen. Let's try that again. Yeah, there it is. Kai is this green one. Temen is blue. All right, there we go. Boom. No, so mainstream. Will doesn't live in Chicago. He lives in Iowa, but he lives on on the edge of Iowa, going into Illinois. Close enough to drive in, when important X-Wing things are happening. Oh, here we go. We're getting some 3 turns from Andreas. We're about to get some pew-pews in the house. Are we ready? Are we ready? I mean, this is the time. He had basically one of 2 choices. He could have gone 1 forward, 1 more turn, and taken 2 turns in. But I think this is the right call because you could very clearly see. Echo has this lane right here. This 3 hard barrel roll could happen. And these ships right here, they're creeping around slowly. They're coming up the middle. Oh, interesting. A 1 turn. So Echo feeling some heat. I mean, are we cloaking? Are we well, we have the evade. We can get maybe we barrel roll if you're that worried about it. Barrel roll down here. Come on. Nope. What? Going in for the shot. Choosing violence. All right. I can condone that. I can condone that.
You always choose violence.
There he is.
Sorry, it took me a while. My computer decided to update.
No worries. I have a Windows updater circle in my bottom right-hand corner. I'm like, don't you dare.
Just ignore it.
Don't you dare. Brandon, I'm dragging my face around for funsies. All righty. So we did get the boost there to the right after the bank, getting around the debris. 7th Sister making the left turn. Dr. Weston's kind of, I'm not sure if we're going aggression or defensive. I feel like he's kind of doing a little bit of both. Another 1 hard.
That is kind of weird. He's kind of like doing half and half with the list. I mean, I guess it could kind of go in waves a little bit, where he has one team hit him and then another team hit him, and cycle out.
All right, so it looks like the X-Wings aren't going to have range on anything yet. So the 1 forward and then 2 turn next turn probably would have yielded more arcs, but now he gets to choose where he wants to go. What direction? Are we going towards the defender? Are we banking? Oh, well, here we go. We got a shot from Echo first. Make sure the dice box is on. It is live. Where are we going? Give me a little ping ping. I'm assuming we're going right there, the closest one.
I mean, there's a good point in going after Nimi. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't, it looks like it's going after Nimi.
Yep. Has a focus, though. No damage there. 2 hits. Evade eyeball. Spend the focus. I don't think we're going to have any other angles. But yeah, Nimi has that. Oh, okay. Second shot. The defender able to reach out and touch him.
He unmodded, though.
Still got 2.
Yeah.
Still got 2. And Nimi doesn't have any tokens. That's going to be a shield.
Yeah, Nimi does have that offensive capability that you just you can't have on the field. Ooh.
It can chosen to be obstructed, so not obstructed.
Hey, crit.
All right, safe this time. This time.
This time. That was surprising. I didn't expect to get that just catching in range 3.
Spends the focus for 2.
But we all know how Inquisitors can be with an evade and force, and this one especially with the cloud.
Yeah, really, really hard to hit. Yep. It is important to note, I know that it would not net any results, but Nimi could have triggered the ability there to change a blank to an eyeball, though because without any focus modifiers, it literally didn't matter. But just in case if you were wondering if that was a situation where it works, the answer is yes.
I mean, I always do it with like broadside, for example. I always change it, even if I don't have a focus, to let them know I could have.
You see this right here? Yeah, that could have been bad for you.
That could have been real bad.
All right, so where do we think how aggressive is that defender going to get? Are we just going to get a 3 bank into the fray?
I think we have to get a 3 bank here. I think if he doesn't, he risks, I guess, having one ship singled out. But there's really no good target anywhere. Because, for example, if they all 1 bank to the right, or 2 bank to the right even, and they try to go for like 7th Sister here, the 7th Sister can just 5 straight and get out.
I agree.
And then let's say if they want to go after Echo could honestly decloak to the right and come up behind him. And if they try to go for the defender, it's a defender, so you're gonna have to get through 3 agility with a evade and a focus. So I don't think he has a lot of good options, but I think whatever he does go for, he's gonna have to commit.
Yep. I mean, I'm going, if I'm Andreas, I'm going hard at the defender.
Yeah.
I'd likely do a 2 hard in that direction. Or maybe actually a 3 hard is going to get you a better angle. 3 hard is where I'm going. Commit. Maybe even 3 hard, focus, barrel roll to the left as well.
Yeah.
And then you can use Temen's ability to open up everybody's wings.
Yeah. Yeah, or Bastion's ability is probably not going to come online for a long time if you're going to go after the defender, though. You need to cut through those 4 shields.
I think it's your best chance to actually do damage. That's why that's your best chance to actually get all 4 on there. Yeah, I definitely. I'm locked in. If I'm Andreas, 3 hard to the right, close all those wings. 3 hard to the right, barrel roll, focus. And then
flip
use
the S-balls with Temen.
With Temen, yes.
Yeah.
And then we get to see Temen's ability. Let's go. I know he gets a strain, but he also bonus calculates too.
Yeah, and Dr. Weston has really set up a good box here where he's giving Andreas the option. And when you try to give your opponent bad choices or bad options, I mean, you're winning right there. So we'll see what he goes with. If he goes with the correct decision, as Dion says,
Cell Brute in the chat says 4 straight for the X-Wings. So let me know right now, chat, what maneuver would you do? What new maneuver would you do? By the way, we're going to be working with somebody to get some Twitch Play X-Wing stuff going here soon. And the tool we might even be able to use in this type of situation where y'all can be like, this is the maneuver I think we should do.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that like going to be like a voting options? Like sort of like...
Kind of, yeah. It is... Right now, we just got connected. We need to actually work on it, but it's something soon. But we can get a real quick opinion from the people right now. You can see Andreas even is a little spoiled right now, like a little spoiled for choice. We're like, oh my goodness, look at all these options.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I do not envy him and his choices here. We're probably going to see that 1 hard from the Seventh Sister, or you think we're going to see the 5 straight to get out?
Oh, man, it's super risky. I mean, it's a 50-50 choice on both accounts, or on all 3 accounts, right? Because Andreas can go hard at the Defender, Seventh Sister, or into Echo. You really don't know. So, I mean, I think if I'm Dr. Weston, if you can't guess which one is going to be the main target, you turn all 3 in and say, hey, one of y'all about to get wrecked.
Oh, wow.
All right, so here's what I'm talking about.
Wow, that was aggressive.
Getting aggressive, saying, listen, he can't go at all 3 of them, so you don't bug out with all 3. I mean, I guess technically he could if he splits up the formation, but I don't think he will.
There's some famous last words. You can't catch all of us. All right, what do we got here? Nimmy.
And this is a 2-turn.
Choosing to keep them open, the S-foils.
We're fanning it out. 2-turn, 1 bank. All right, kind of going in the middle. Not quite committing to either one. He's kind of covering for both Seventh Sister and the Defender. So, do I see some wings closing over there?
Yeah, he closed Timmons' wings.
He's going, maybe thinking about barrel rolling to the right to block a 5 straight or a 4K. I feel like he's already in the blocking position.
He's not going to catch a block if they try to 5 straight. But I think if he barrel rolls, he might not have I think it.
Focus barrel roll. Okay.
Yeah, maybe just trying to keep his options open.
Another closing of wings.
Ooh. Ooh, nice. Go with that lock.
Wait, did the Defender just move? No, that was the reaction from the target lock. So I was thinking here, James, of maybe barrel rolling Kai and blocking Echo.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think unless Echo does a 1 bank left, he's going to get the block on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Echo can just shoot whatever else.
Yeah. Fine. All right, so here's the 5 straight. The bug out, you talked about it. That 5 straight from Seventh Sister just saying, I don't need to play right now.
He can probably just take an advantageous lock.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking that. He's gonna be safe. It's gonna be safe. Take the barrel roll. Be out of range. 4K.
Man.
What?
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to do this when he did the decloak forward, but I didn't think. Man. I mean, he called it.
That is
I'll give him that.
that's an aggressive play. And the 5 straight from the Onyx.
Oh man, does that barrel roll right fit?
It might, but I think you end up going into Kai's arc if you do that.
You know what? Honestly, you can probably just sit there, focus evade,
and not take any damage.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
I mean, you might take one. You might take one.
Because Timon is gonna have a strain if he wants to flip that S foil.
I mean, unless he has him in the bullseye already. Does he have him in the bullseye?
I don't think so. Oh,
All
he
right,
is gonna get that barrel roll.
Irrelevant. Got the barrel roll. Kai will have to make the decision to open or not using Timon's ability.
Yeah, he is kind of choosing to focus his shots here on Kai though. That may be good for him.
Oh yeah, I mean focus fire is always good, and there was the S foils flip on Kai. Takes a strain, and gets a calculate. Has a target lock set up already on that Omega. Sorry, on the Onyx Squadron Defender.
Yeah. Oof. That's a big hit coming in. Double modded.
Here we go. Range 1.
All
right. You spend the target lock on all three. All three. Yes, correct choice. Correct choice.
Ooh,
there we go. Spend the calculate. That's 4. Defender's going to be taking some damage. Only has an evade. 3 dice. Takes 2.
Very. Yeah, that's the thing with the with these defenders. If you don't pour multiple shots into them, they're max ever going to take 1 damage.
All right, Timon, sad.
Sad Timon.
I mean, if you read the Aftermath books, you know that he can. As a kid, he was pretty moody. So.
Yeah, I did get that vibe too. That's interesting that you say that.
Yeah, it's a moody kid.
I'll tell you what though, Bones. Oof.
Oh
Mr.
man,
Bones.
I want to see Mr. Bones in X-Wing.
Oh.
1 hit and all kinds of focuses there. I've got the squiggle though. We're good with the blank.
So this is going to be all up to the dice variants on these next 2 shots coming in from Echo and Onyx Squadron. No mods for either of them.
Completely unmodified. Here's that focus fire going in the Kai. Kai is strained, so it's going to be 4 on 1. 2.
And that's average, so.
Mm-hmm. And 2 shields down. Down to 1 shield. And here's the defender shot. This is what can push it over the edge. Needs 2 more to do half points. Hit crit.
Oof.
And only shields. Only shields. Not bad at all for Andreas. No points scored on either side yet. Everything else seems to be out of range. Yes. And we're back to the planning phase. Hey, James, real quick, I'm going to trust you. I need.
Oh, no.
I've been flagged down. I need to step away for a second. I'm gonna let the guys play. Marcel, if you're out there, you can jump in and talk with James. James is in room number 1. Don't burn it down, James.
Don't burn it down. I'll try.
Gonna hide my camera here for a minute. I'll be back, everybody.
Yeah, Ol's 15. Defenders can just choose not to take damage, and next turn he can just do that 4K and be ready to go for the next round. Hmm. Is Echo not cloaked here? Okay, there it is. Yeah, that was a very good round for Dr. Weston. I think Andreas will have a little bit of work to do to catch up. Just positioning wise, I know 3 shields versus 1 shield is not a very good trade by the numbers, but a 1 shield on a defender is a lot of work done, and hopefully that comes back to pay off for him later. Yeah, I'll probably see a decloak. Definitely, probably left. Probably left forward. Or honestly, he can not decloak at all and just do a 2 straight. Get ready for the next round. It's always an unexpected move. Is those phantoms not decloaking?
All right, did you burn it down, James?
No, not so far.
Chad, how did he do? Did he do well while I was gone? I didn't see any complaints here. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Dandy, there it is.
Dandy. That is a strong endorsement.
I did notice that the defender is showing 1 less shield than it should have.
Corrected. Boom, 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 and
demonetized. Twitch partner gone.
Oh, it is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys noticed now on, at least on the website. I'm not sure about the app. Let me know. We have a check mark next to our name now, Gold Squadron Podcast. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Shrink said free t-shirts for all. Thanks, James.
Ooh, wow. Very aggressive there from Bastion.
I like
maybe
it.
I actually really like it. Catch out the Seventh Sister.
I think Seventh Sister. That is the positioning telegraphs a 1 hard. Yep, I like it. I like this.
Yeah, very. Oh, I think he's gonna open those foils back. Oh no.
Okay. So a little less aggressive on Kai and Temin, but definitely the plan is I'm gonna try to catch me a 7th sister Let's go.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Gonna close the S-foils on Kai here.
Revealing a 4 straight. Yep. Get him. Get him.
He may go for a focus barrel left. But I kind of feel like that sets you up for a bad hit from Hask. Oh, going to the right.
All right. So yeah, he's covering the escape there at the top route. Also gives better positioning where he is now. But looks like Gideon just took that 2 straight.
Yeah. He's playing very safe, which he definitely can do because he's a little bit of ahead on the damage race. But if he's not safe here with Seven Sister, that may change very quickly.
That's true. Yeah, he's only one hit away on Kai from earning points, and of course Onyx doing that 4K. That's what defenders do. And there's the one turn. Telegraphed. Telegraphed.
Got him. Now, the Seven Sister definitely could barrel right into a focus.
Yep. I mean, that's your best bet to not take 3 shots. Maybe even 4.
Yeah. I think you're still taking 2 no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But getting out of Nemi's arc is going to be the big one, I think.
Yeah, I mean the offensive consistency is fantastic there. Decisions. Again, on the action bar for the TIE V1s, we got focus, evade, target lock, barrel roll into focus, or boost into focus. Boosting seems bad. Don't do that.
Yeah, boosting seems bad. Yeah, there we see the barrel right backwards.
So as we said, going to be taking 2 shots still, but got out of Nemi's arc, which is huge.
Yeah. Is he going to link it, though? Oh, he's not going to link it into the focus. Is Sai going to flip it?
Temen's ability triggering right there.
Yeah.
Takes a strain, gains a calculate.
That's a little dangerous, I think, especially taking in a possible 3 shots.
I agree. I agree. Here's the first one.
Maybe if you can put that damage out into the Seven Sister, it may be worth it.
Hit
and
crit.
It looks like it may.
Spend the calculate. There it is. Still going to be taking 1. That's first shield there on Seven Sister. Boom. Hask deciding not to fire at Echo.
Deciding.
No. No, you can't shoot your friendly ships unless you have something that gives you permission, like that one, the scum droid, wreck droid. All right, looks like we're going range 2 to Kai. Only needs 1 damage to push through. Oh no, sorry. Kai was range 3, just barely range 3. Got the natties though. Got the natties.
Yeah. Choosing not to spend the force.
He still has another shot coming in from Bastion.
True. All right, it's coming from Echo.
Another 2. Kai's defending. Spend the focus right there.
No reason not to.
Nothing yet.
Echo really misses outmaneuver here.
Oh, yeah. Outmaneuver, card that allows you to reduce the agility of an enemy ship by 1. Not currently equipped.
Ooh.
And the Onyx just out of range to get the 3rd shot into Kai. That's massive. All right, going to be shooting into Temin. Just 1.
Oh.
A kingdom for a lock.
Yeah.
And safe. Wow, I feel like Andreas, that turn definitely lucked out.
It's not even over yet.
I know. Yeah, he still got a shot. Let's see. Will he get the half points? Seven Sister held on to the force. Didn't take the focus off the linked in order to be more maneuverable next turn. That's looking good. That's going to be hit, crit. Looking for paint. Oh, got it. Spend the force, no damage.
But a very well set up trap for the Seven Sister by Andreas. Very well done. Even that one shield is huge.
It's a trap.
Exactly. What do you think about the 4K from Bastion here? It looks like it fits.
I forgot to give these to you, James. We have GSP TTS charges now.
Where are they?
Boom.
Are they over? Oh. Okay.
Boom. You can grab. You can grab them. They are double-sided. With our alternative red-sided logo on the other side.
Very nice.
Yeah, I will say, looking at Snap's ability, like watching it function, I don't know. I think points-wise, it's not efficient enough, and that's why we probably won't see it in the meta very much. But I feel like it does give you a lot of maneuverability that you normally don't have, and I really like that.
I think it gives you a lot of flexibility too.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't give you a lot of maneuver, like it does give you that maneuverability bit.
Well, it allows you to be maneuverable and still have tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, because one of the downsides to X-Wings in general, T-65s and T-70s, is that if you want that other option for maneuvering, it comes at a cost of that attack die. But if you just say, no, I'll just flip it back to their side and get a calculate for it at the cost of a strain, that may be worth it in some times.
Well, look at Giannatos said it in the chat here. Because of Temin, all 4 of these X-Wings could close their wings, K-turn, open them, and start the next round in the engagement phase, all with a calculate.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. Good flexibility there.
Unfortunately, I think if he 4Ks with, it does fit very nice. But he did not flip, so he will not be getting that calculate.
Whoa. Maybe hoping to get a target lock on Seven Sister. Getting oh my goodness, the aggression.
The aggression.
What's Kai gonna do? Just like
he's gonna go over something. He's gonna go over something. He did
win
it.
over a buddy.
We did it.
Yep, TTS now does spawn the or not spawn. It does tell you in the chat. Kai appeared to move through Temin Wexley. It tells you that because we do have these different maneuvers and abilities that reference moving through ships now. So shout out to the TTS team for getting that going. The unified mod team.
Yeah, these guys are great. Cannot be stated enough. Oh, wow.
Seven Sisters like, I'm out. I was not going to stay there. Are you kidding? No.
Oh, man.
1. Not going to hit it. You need a crit in order to actually take damage on debris fields. Is going to be taking the stress, though.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a missed opportunity for Bastion not to close his foils before the move.
I think Timon is such a new card. Some people really miss the extent of the flexibility you have with that ability, just being able to open and close those things willy-nilly.
Yeah. It's so cool, though. Like, Poe in the movies closing the foils all over the place. Yeah, I definitely feel that now with like the Timon card closing the foils, and wow, very close maneuver there. With closing the foils and opening the foils, and yeah, it seems very thematic and very cool.
James is playing a little movie in his head.
Hey, I am okay.
Did you not see that? Did you not see that? All right. So no arc there on Seven Sister, which means Seven Sister will not have the angle to get the arc on him either because they haven't bumped yet. Though Timon is going to be taking a couple of shots here.
Yeah, he's going to take some heat. It looks like 3 shots coming in, 3 focus shots. Nope, never mind. Echo didn't have a focus.
And it looks like there's actually going to be taking 3 shots. Gideon having a shot from downtown. Now, a little bit of what I would say a missed opportunity here for Gideon. I would have had Echo and the Defender fire first because they might damage him, and then he would get the additional attack die on Gideon's ability.
Yeah, 100%. I was going to say the same thing, but I think both these players are still learning a little bit of their lists.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is nobody's primary list, right? Like this
Yeah.
this weird
No
format
upgrades.
that we give. Yeah, no upgrades, nothing, and safe. I should have sarcastically called this version X-Wing as a game of positioning and just leaving it at that.
Ooh.
It's too late, though. It's naked.
Unironically saying it. Oh.
Spend for 3. Here we go. Hit it. Crit. Are we getting into that juicy haul? Spend the focus. Timon is taking a single shield. Would totally fly 7 Barons. Actually, Cell Brute, you could not fly 7 Barons because the rules state 2 to 6 ships only. For that reasons.
Ooh, is it obstructed? It is obstructed. Okay. Wasn't sure. It was very close.
And Snake Eyes.
Oh, is that what you call those?
Sure. I don't know.
Focus results when you don't have a focus.
Mm-hmm. I just remember as a kid, like in Monopoly.
In Monopoly.
You roll the 2 single ones. I don't know. Maybe my older cousins were cheating, but I was always told if you get Snake Eye like two ones in Monopoly, your turn got skipped. I don't remember how it started.
Yeah, that is definitely 100% not in the rules.
Giovanni!
It's actually interesting. Monopoly is a really interesting game in that the rules for the game are actually quite simple. It's the house rules that really amp up. Like there's oh yeah, but if you're in free parking, you get extra money. That's nowhere in the rule book.
Right.
All these different rules were oh yeah, if you do this and this happens. All these house rules is actually pretty interesting.
So I remember talk about Monopoly here. My cousin and I, Lauro, we decided saying, listen, we want to see what's the longest game of Monopoly we can play. If one of us runs out of money, we can take out a loan, and we had credit cards, quote unquote, on calculators. All right, so Like we were like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt to each other by the time we quit. It was absolutely hilarious.
That is pretty funny. All right, looks like Bastion is probably going to have to do a little bit of a faster maneuver than he'd like to.
Mm-hmm.
To not bump into Nemi.
Now you've got to remember up those initiative orders. We have Lieutenant Bastion moving first, along with Nemi. Yeah, you just gotta see what order you need to go in.
Oh, they are the same initiative.
Yeah, they're the same.
Sorry.
They're the same. So we could get the kind of a reformation. If you do a 3 hard with Nemi and then just a 1 straight with Bastion, you could stack up and be ready to fire if either the Onyx Squadron or Echo go between those 2 obstacles. And yes, as noted in the chat, the game is still 0-0 with less than 20 minutes left on the clock.
It's very close. Andreas is very close to losing points somewhere.
All right, 2 turn.
Very tight positioning here.
Mm-hmm. Closing the wings.
Ah, here it is. Very nice.
On Kai. And there is the Talon roll set up. The opening of wings as long as Temin lives.
Well, it's a start of engagement.
He's fine. He's fine. It's a start of engagement. Never mind. I mean, he still has to live to get there. He has no way to die, but, you know, you never know.
He does have to be in range.
Spontaneous explosions.
Yeah, spontaneous combustion.
Well, I mean, it's range 0-3 as well, so it's a lot of space. He's trying to decide on which Talon roll he wants. Middle to middle seems to be the answer. K-turn? Yes. Stack them up. Stack them up.
Wow. And just like that, he's all back into position. Looks like Echo will have a range 3 shot on one of them.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting how cagey he's been with Echo. I feel like the Phantoms are usually pretty aggressive, but at the same time, without all the defensive toys, without having like a force user on Echo, you definitely don't have as many tools. You don't have fire control system. I know some people really like the collision detector as well.
Yeah, collision detector, I think particularly on Echo, is really great. Being able to like do those bendy decloaks through a rock or through a gas cloud and then do a 1 hard back through it and then still have your action and ignore it is pretty great for a 1 turn gotcha moment.
Oh, Gideon going to be facing some heat.
Yeah.
Gideon, I don't think you're going to make it to the first order, man.
Yeah, that's a...
Does the barrel to the left check, get him out of the Bastion arc?
I don't believe so. I think he'll still get clipped.
I think you're right.
Can't tell. The focus is right on the line where I can see. But I do not believe the barrel gets him out. And even if it did, Nemi is going to blow him up with the blank to focus conversion.
Still deciding on the action. I mean, I think evade is your best chance. Gonna take that barrel. I don't think he's out.
I don't think so. He does get out of size arc, so I mean it's 1 less shot, I suppose.
All right, bzz, bzz, opening up
Yep.
those foils.
Yep, I'm definitely not imagining it in my head. Nope.
I have no imagination. Here we go.
Oh, ooh, just clipping range 3 of that Onyx Squadron.
Get him. Range 3. Defender going to defend, though.
Defender gonna defend.
That's going to be
Ooh.
3 after spending the calculate.
Calculate coming in clutch.
4 green dice, focus, evade. And all damage can be denied. Spend the focus, you're fine. No points. Not yet.
No points for you. Timon also a range 3.
Another range 3 shot coming in. Just a evade token for the Onyx this time. Another full string here.
That should still be range 3. I think you should get 4 on that one.
Yep. 4 dice, 4 dice, 4 dice. 4 dice. Range 3. Do they see? All right, there's an additional die. He's gonna
add into the pool.
All right, there we go. So only takes 1.
Yeah, still decent, especially because that's free. They're not taking any shots back.
Here we go. Gideon has an opportunity to fire now. Possibly last breath here.
I think Echo should shoot first.
Ah, this is a fact. So checking Gideon first.
Going after Nimi.
Trying to clear that focus token off. That nullifies the ability.
Oh, yeah. I think even if you have an option to spend it, I don't think you would.
Yep, just 1 hit, though. Safe. We're fine. We're fine. How are you?
Oh, Echo's just out. That's unfortunate.
Didn't reach far enough. Echo, you just didn't want it enough, man. That's
He's gonna want it more. All right. Oof. It's gonna be a big hit.
There it is. Change one of the blanks to an eyeball. That's going to be hit, crit, crit. He's double checking, making sure the ability actually works that way. And there it is.
Ooh, only a crit.
It's a crit. Okay, just one, just one. It is a blinded pilot.
Ooh, interesting. Is adding a dice a modification?
Adding a dice is not a modification, not if it's to your roll.
I set you up for that one, Dio. Come on. That is going to proc Lieutenant Bastion's ability to get a lock onto Gideon, though.
Yep. But didn't need it because he just popped
Didn't
them.
need it. And there we go. There's our first points of the game.
It only took 7. It only took 60 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. See, the funny thing is, like, Dr. Weston is on the edge of getting points on, you know, you're one away from getting it on Kai, and half on Kai is what, 24, 25, 25, because it rounds up 25. You need a couple more damage on the other X-Wings. It is pretty rough, though, right now, not having any, not having enough shields down on those X-Wings.
Yeah. I think if this was if they had not done the positioning round the robin game earlier, I think this would be a much different game. But the clock was run down a ton before this engagement started. So I don't know if Weston has enough time to catch up.
Trust your instincts. Go hard.
Go hard, yeah.
Well, I think, let's see, looking at, I mean, you go at Kai first, you try to take that off the board, and then since you have initiative 4, I think you need to go at some of the initiative 2s and try to lock up those points before time is up.
The thing is that Kai's in the back.
True. T70s played a game of positionings. I mean, yeah, I mean the T70s are in a good spot right now because they can all turn in these Nimi and Bastion. Have really nice 2 turns, or actually 1 bank is probably the safer move, just to have more arc coverage. You bring Temin, and Kai will have to barrel roll to not hit the debris, but you have some great coverage there.
Well, good thing you have Temin there to back you up with that S-pull lock back into attack position.
Correct.
Yeah, I think the 1 bank for the I2 X-wings, I think that bumps because I think they're just so close.
All right. So we got the decloaking to the left. Taking the evade. That's again automatic from the Phantom's Stygium array. After decloaking, you may perform a evade action. And going with the 2 turns, that is aggressive, trying to catch the defender.
Probably going to see focus barrel back right. Hopefully trying to catch Echo in a block here.
Oh, okay. That is going hard at the Onyx. Trying to cover some of the escape routes as well with the banks.
Yeah, but I think if the Onyx, I think the boost here, I think he's considering doing a boost. I think that may be a good option.
Mm-hmm. Another 1 bank. That clears all the bad tokens. And you focus, because that's what keep yourself flexible there.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, denying him shots, that's one thing he did for sure. It's like, you know what? It's time to get Echo out. We are going to get a strain here on Echo, though.
That's interesting, because I think he had the option of decloaking back left and doing it too hard. Just kind of like doing a little bit of a candy cane that the Phantoms are famous for. But instead choosing to disengage with a lot of his ships.
Seventh Sister doing the bank and boosting. So feeling the heat. She knows that those X-Wings are headed that way. And there is the bump.
Oh.
The 3 hard also felt a little bit telegraphed there. I mean, it felt kind of like where you would expect a defender to be. But also, Andreas did do, Dr. Weston did a great job. Andreas did a great job of covering the different possibilities, because usually the get out of jail free card for Onyx for defenders are 1 banks, and he covered those. Hit, crit. No tokens here, and not punished.
Oh, man. Defenders doing defending things.
Oh, man.
Looks like he might have forgotten to flip his S-foil on Nimi.
He did. He's going to go ahead and just give it to him. We're cool.
Okay.
It's casual. It's casual. We're good.
Casual
We're good.
game. Casual game.
Not in a tournament. Range 3. That's going to be 3 hits, excuse me, after spending the focus. Can he do it again? He does it again! He does it again! Cannot be stopped.
All right, here's a 4-die shot coming in. Oh,
focus.
4 more hits. He's taking at least 1 this time, guys. I promise.
And he's going to be taking 3 damage there.
Oh, and that's half on the defender.
So down to 2 hull on the defender. 67 points earned right now by the Resistance. Right now, the Empire hasn't gained any. Close, but not quite.
And that clock is just ticking down.
We probably have 1 more turn. There's Bastion setting up the lock for next turn. Fugues in the chat says that was a well-earned half point. 100%, man. 100%.
Yeah, what was it? 3 hits into 3 evades, 3 hits into 3 evades, and then 4 hits into 1 evade. Yeah. That's exactly how you take down defenders, though. Even if he had had tokens, that still would have been... Oh, never mind. He would have been able to... He would have been able to get out of that last one as well.
Yep. Exactly. And we are back to dials. Whew. So we have 1 more game coming up for you guys tonight. 1 more game. And again, we are using the naked format. It's one of the different alternative list building rules that we have set up for the Gold Squadron Flight Club Championships. Excited for that.
Woot woot.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to goldsquadronpodcast.com right now. Tickets going on sale on the 20th, assuming I have everything set up by then. If I don't, I'll let you know on the 18th. I'm sorry, on the 19th.
Oh, wow.
I thought we were GSP. Oh, because I said we're back to dials. Nice. I bought their name. It's mine now. We can be either or.
Honestly, at this point, you probably could buy him out.
Asa, I'll give you a crisp $5 bill right now. I'll take it. No, I don't want anything to do with that email address, man.
That's a cursed email address for sure.
Yeah, feedback at Back to Dials. I'm out. If you're not aware of the meme, it's okay. If you've never heard of Back to Dials, that's okay too. It's an old X-Wing podcast run by good peeps. They're out of the podcasting world right now.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, I feel like I haven't heard anything from them in a while.
They're done. It's over.
Do you know if they're still playing?
Oh yeah, they're still playing X-Wing. Just not life stuff gets in the way. Not everybody gets the time. You start something, and sometimes life gets away from you. They perished in the great podcast wars. This is true. This is true.
And then the GSP Nation attacked. Yes, I just likened you to the Fire Nation.
There's a difference. It's a difference between me and the Fire Nation. Is that we win. That's a difference. Yeah, exactly.
Well, they did win for a very long time.
For a long time, yeah, but I want to win forever.
Forever.
I'm the Avatar now. Alrighty. We got that linked action there on Seven Sister. The defender getting doing the one bank here, staying safe, avoiding the block, and has that ranged one shot into Kai.
And you would like to do a boost, right? Just to get out of... Oh,
Nice.
that works too.
Nice.
That works too.
Did he get out of 3 arcs there?
He did.
He got out of 3 arcs.
One maneuver, 3 arcs. He is going to take a range 3 target lock calculate from Timon.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna I see somebody talking about Andrew Knuckles in the chat. I'm gonna bamboozle him into playing here soon. But like, hey, you wanna hop on a call? Let's talk business. Actually, you're playing on stream now. Go pick a list. Go.
Pick a list.
You're live now.
Sit down in the chair.
Where are we going? Psych 7 says catfished. Exactly. Ha! Here's your list. Go.
Yeah, then you give him the Rex list.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Temin opening up those wings, getting some calculates.
Thank you. Thank you, Dion. The sound effects make it even better.
Love it.
Got a target lock. Ooh, that was the right decision. And we see a defender go pop.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Actually, it does stop because you're dead, but let's see.
More dead. Direct hit.
Gone. Onyx Squadron bites the dust. So that's 74 points of defender picked up there. So now Seven Sister choosing a target. I mean, yeah, Nimi's your best chance to possibly do some damage. Actually, Bastion would be better, but Nimi, you have a chance to...
No, I think Nimi's the best.
Well, because Bastion doesn't have any tokens.
Oh, yeah, but you need...
Why did he throw 3 dice? 2 dice. There you go. He fixed it. 2 hits. And double focus. Spend it. We're good.
And then crack shot.
Ah, yes. Crack shot. There. Spend them. Get it. That's a shield. And because we're still at initiative 4, we got a big punch here into Kai. Andreas trying to hold on to his points. Dr. Weston saying, I am not going out without any points.
Oof,
1 hit, 1 crit.
He's natties here.
No!
And he gets him.
Denied. No! Dr. Weston! No! My prince. That is 104-0.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. GG. Let's get some GGs in the chat. If you haven't done GG with GSP, put a couple of those helmets in the chat right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man. Whew.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting game.